So I just wanted to put it in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tony Costello Court on the campus of Las Positas College. I'm Dominic Carriel here on NorCal Sports TV, where tonight we have a rivalry matchup between the visiting Chabot Gladiators and the home side, the Las Positas College Hawks. It's a big rivalry game between the two sister schools, but it is a lopsided one in the statistical category as Chabot comes in with a huge 16-8 record. They're 5-2 in conference. They're currently sitting third in the Coast North standings. Las Positas down near the bottom in the cellar. They're 2-8, 7-14 overall. Points per game, Las Positas only averaging 57.2, but the Chabot offense is high flying with 73.5 points per game. Both teams shoot the ball relatively well from the three-point line, as Las Positas shooting 28% exactly and Chabot shooting at 27%. So if Chabot wants to really blow this game open, they'll have to do it from their field goal percentage and not from behind the arc. But Las Positas, if they want to stay in the game, they're going to have to use their three-point percentage, because Las Positas shoots 58.1% from the free throw line, and that's really not going to get it done. But Chabot's not any better either at 60% exactly. So there's not a lot of difference there, as both teams usually, if you want to win the league or move on in playoffs, they have to have high free throw line percentage if the teams are just going to give you those points. And so down by the Chabot bench, I'll send it down to McKenna.
Last time you guys played Las Positas, you guys to come out victorious once again.
Pretty much stick to what we do well. We're going to hopefully defend, run the floor, get some good inside players, and defense is the key for us.
I was going to say Mahoney's really standing out to everybody. I mean, what do you have to say about her performance?
She's a big-time player. She's a very good player. She plays hard. She's got a great motor. We were down last game against San Jose City. She scored 15 of our 17 points in the fourth quarter to bring us back. So she's a big-time player.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck today, Coach. Thank you. Back to you, Dom.
And also during the warm-up, McKenna also got to catch up with Coach Clarence Morgan of the Hawks.
You guys plan to come out victorious this round against Chabot?
I'm not sure yet. We're working on it. If we just play smart, don't turn the ball over, and
box out. They're a big team. They rebound really well. So those are the main things you want to do is play smart, try not to turn the ball over and box out. If we do those things, we'll be okay. And just try not to play uphill. Try to get off to a good start.
Well, Ashley Hart has been that overall dynamic spark plug for you guys. I mean, what do you have to say about how she's playing so far?
Well, she's been fantastic. The only problem is we've been putting too much weight on her shoulders. If we could have 2 or 3 other ladies step up to give her a helping hand, then we'll be okay. But Ashley's been phenomenal. Yeah.
Who else is kind of standing out to you?
Nobody. To be honest with you, we have 2 other sophomores that I would like to stand up, but they haven't done it yet. So maybe tonight will be that night. Yeah.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach. Hopefully we see something from them. Thank you.
Down on the floor, they're going through the starting lineups. Usually, Coach Morgan of Las Positas would go with a taller lineup, but tonight he's actually going to go with a smaller lineup with Taylor Freitas starting on the bench. He's going to go with J.D. Thornston, Ashley Hart, Alexis Coringle, Emmy Espinoza, and Brandy Robles. So a small lineup going for Clarence Morgan tonight. And on the Chabot side, they're going to go with their usual starters. There's 4 injured Gladiators, with Pluth, Davis, Suarez, and Williams all out due to injury on the Gladiator side. We're moments away from tip-off here at Las Positas College. Chabot coming off a big win just a couple of nights ago as they beat San Jose 62-57 at home, and Las Positas coming off a win at Ohlone on Wednesday, a 60-40 win. So Las Positas coming in with confidence. Maybe they can try and pull a huge upset on Chabot. Las Positas and Chabot heading towards the center of the court, getting ready for tip-off. Chabot in the all-black with yellow and white trim going from right to left. And the Las Positas Hawks in the all-white with red and black trim going from left to right. And we are underway from Las Positas College with the Hawks having the opening tip. Thorstensen will have it to start off for the Hawks, their first possession. Coringle gets a screen from Hart. Ball fake up to the top. There's Robles. Robles at the top. She's got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Espinoza. She's trying to look for Hart with 8 on the shot clock. Trying to get it to Hart. Now finally does with 4. She rises, and she can't rattle home the first shot of the game. So the Hawks come up empty on their first possession. Here comes the Gladiators pushing the tempo. Nice ball fake, and right to the rim goes Mahoney. So Hart and the Gladiators will be off and running with a 2-0 lead as Hart takes it up the floor for the Hawks. Setting up the Hawk offense as now Espinoza has it. Looks for the cutting Robles. Couldn't get it to her. Espinoza up top. Thorstensen again with 9 on the shot clock. Thornton with 8. Trying to get it to Hart with 5 again. Hart with 4. Hart with 3. Hart with 2. Step back 3 on its way. It's going to be banked in. It's good. Ashley Hart and the Hawks are off and running. It's a 3-2 Hawk lead. Up the floor again. Mulsett. Almost threw that ball away. Jouette Mulsett. Inside. Good pass. Finney kicks it out again. There's going to be a launch 3. It's going to be short, but the Gladiators get a second possession on the offensive rebound. Here's a 3 on the way. That's no good. It's off back iron. Fighting for it down low and finishing. Kendra Jouette with the offensive board. 2 offensive rebounds on that one possession, and then she gets a reward of finishing it. Hard up the floor, goes past her first defender. She misses, gets her own rebound down low at the block. Pump fake. That rebound is up and no good. So she gets her own rebound, couple of pump fakes, and the putback wouldn't go. And now the Gladiators pushing the floor again. Great pass by Mahoney down low, and finishing is Finney. Her first points of the game. Zakia Mahoney with a beautiful coast-to-coast, no-look pass down low to the block. Coringle has Espinoza at the top of the key. Espinoza needing to find somebody is now Thornton with 10 on the shot clock. The Hawks using all 30 seconds of the shot clock. Thornton, she lost it. It's kicked around, and Finney comes up with the steal. Mahoney down low, and she'll finish. More fast break points for the Gladiators, as the Hawks in their past couple games have come up with tons and tons of offensive turnovers, which have hurt them severely on the defensive side. Hart driving, kicking. That one's stolen. Finney going to go coast to coast, and she'll scoop layup. It's good. And it looks like it is. It'll be the first timeout for head coach Clarence Morgan. It looks like it'll just be a 30-second timeout, as the first timeout happens with 6:49 left. This Las Positas basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by
Meeting rooms on demand. Looking for a meeting room available nights and weekends, but can't afford the pricey hotel meeting rooms with rates as low as $40 an hour and seating capacity up to 50. We provide incredible value for small businesses. Locations in Arizona, California, Nevada, and now in Fresno on Shaw and Van Ness, all with 24/7 availability. Reach us at meetingroomsondemand.com and tell them you saw this ad on NorCal Sports TV for a 50% discount off your first rental. That's meetingroomsondemand.com. Meetingroomsondemand.com. Check it out.
So out of the timeout, Hawks take an early timeout. They're down 10-3 with 6:49 left in the first quarter, as Ashley Hart comes up the floor for the Hawks out of the timeout. And it looked like Clarence Morgan down by the Hawks bench really emphasized their defense and getting back and stopping the turnovers, but it doesn't look like it'll happen here, as Finney's going to be called for the first foul of the ball game. So Mia Finney will get the first foul of the ball game. That's Chabot's first and her first. Coringle to take it out for the Hawks. Fresh shot clock for the Hawks, as Kiara Jones out of that timeout checked in for the first time tonight for the Hawks. She's handling the ball. Thorstenson's going to try and drive. Her right-handed layup's no good. And the rebound is loose on the floor, but now picked up by the Gladiators, and up comes Mahoney. Mahoney drives baseline. Her pass is deflected away by Hart, and it's stolen. Hart picks up her dribble deep in her territory. She needs to get it to somebody to try and get this over. She has 3 seconds to get it over. She will, and Hart will control, give it over to Jones, and now the Hawks will set up the offense. Jones looking to drive. She will, and she lost it. It goes off her thigh and out. So Chabot again forcing another turnover. DeFranco to take it up for the Gladiators. Comes off a screen. Down to the corner, inside. Nice pass to Finney. Good motion, good rotation by the Gladiators. What a great offensive possession, as Juliet was the one who got the beneficial great pass. Thorstenson now for the Hawks. Nice cut pass to Ashley Hart, who hangs in the air and finishes. And here's another fast break opportunity for the Gladiators. Inside, Finney's foul, and it won't go, so she'll go to the line and shoot two. So the foul is going to be on Emi Espinoza. That'll be her first personal, first team. And Mia Finney will go to the line to shoot two, and she makes the first. A 6-foot sophomore from Berkeley will split a pair. Espinoza gets the rebound. And now Thorstenson will hold and then give to Hart, and she'll take it up the floor. Hart trying to go one-on-one on her defender. Gives it up to Thorstenson. Thorstenson is trapped. She needs to get the ball out and does. Gets it to Hart with 8 on the shot clock. Now with 6, now with 5. Hart with 4. She's going to have to throw up a shot. Hart inside. Espinoza fires up a desperation shot. It's no good, but Coringle gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Thornton, a wide open 3, and it's no good. It's air ball too long, and Espinoza saved it. Gets it to Coringle. So Thornton trying to set up the Hawks offense. Espinoza. Jones. Jones is going to take a step back three. It's good. Kiara Jones gets her first points of the night on a nice step back three. And just like that, the Hawks are within 5. Mahoney. And almost got hung up in the air. DeFranco down low. It's off the hands, but saved. And Mahoney is blocked by Hart. Thorstenson up the floor to Jones. It's a 2-on-1. Jones right to the rim, and she's fouled. Angelina Franco will get her first personal. And here's that step back three by Jones. Nothing but net. Beautiful shot by Kiara Jones as she'll go to the line to try and add 2 more to her scoring. The first one's rattled home. It's good, and we're going to have some substitutions for the Gladiators. That's coming on for the first time tonight. As here's that foul. It looked like it was the body that got her before the strip of the ball. And Jones misses the second off back iron. So coming on for the Gladiators there is Mimi Sadberry and Barry Steen. And nice move inside Mahoney. Zakia Mahoney is causing the Hawks defense tons of trouble down low. Hart calls the offensive play. Thorstenson with the ball. Carringle at the top of the key gets it to Espinoza. Now Jones. Jones with 15 on the shot clock. Now to Espinoza. Trying to get it to Hart, but she's not open. She's covered well. Now finally gets it to Hart. She throws it inside. Jones needs to kick it out with 5 seconds. Here's Hart with 4. Drive, firing, jump shot. That's no good. Espinoza, the offensive rebound, and puts it in at the buzzer. 4-point ball game, 15-11. Down low, nice pass now. Inside, high, off the glass. It's good. Steen with the nice finish. Hart for the Hawks. Guarded well by DeFranco. DeFranco's been hovering over Hart all first quarter long. Espinoza has the open shot. She decides not to take it, so she'll try and drive. Picks up her dribble with 10 on the shot clock. Now decides to shoot. It's off back iron, and it's loose, and a great offensive rebound by Mahoney, and she'll go up the floor. Mahoney, block jumper off the glass. It's good. So Mahoney back-to-back baskets, and the lead is extended now to 8. Jones gets a screen from Carringle, but ends up giving it to her. Espinoza with 12 on the shot clock. Jones looking to drive, but now she backs it back out. Thorstenson with 4, drops it off. Espinoza baseline jumper, good. It must be a strategy for Coach Clarence Morgan as they're using all of the shot clock. And there's another great pass down low, but not being able to finish there with Sadberry. Espinoza up the floor for the Hawks with 1:30 left. Nice pass. Thornston pump fake. She looked to take a 3, but didn't want to take it. Now here's the open 3. It's on its way. It's good. And that's going to force a timeout from the Chabot bench. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. This Las Positas basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the 2019 All NorCal Games. The largest all-star event on the West Coast returns April 7th of 2019 to Las Positas College in Livermore, California. 6 games, 8 events, 1 day. Games include the Bay Area versus Sacramento High School boys and girls senior all-stars. The San Joaquin versus Central section boys and girls senior all-stars. The middle school all-stars. The Junior College North versus the Junior College South all-stars. And an all NorCal dunk and three-point contest.
Out of the Chabot timeout. It's a 3-point Chabot lead as they put almost all their starters back in the ballgame. Great pass down low, and again finishing. It's Steen with the pass from Sadberry to finish. Thornstenson, under a minute to go in the first. Trying to drive, good crossover to the left, down low. And there's a fadeaway jumper. That's no good. It's off back iron. Robles couldn't get it to go. And now here comes Chabot. Jouet drive kick. DeFranco throws it out. Here's Finney trying to drive. Can she finish? No good. Who's it off of? But Chabot gets another possession. Here's DeFranco three. It's long. No good, but no defensive rebounding. And now finally a foul. So the foul's going to be on Kiara Jones. That's her first personal, second team. And the first is up and good from Kendra Jouet. So Robles comes off for the Hawks as Hart comes back on with 24.7, so no shot clock. And that free throw is up and off back iron, so she splits a pair. And so the Hawks will have the final possession, which could be the final possession of the first quarter. Hart looks like she'll hold with 8. Hart driving with 6. Now with 5, now with 4. She's going to step back 3 on its way. It's good. She rattled it home at the buzzer. And the Hawks with a powerful and strong first quarter. Chabot bench not happy. At the end of 1, it's Chabot 22, Hawks 19. This Las Positas basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to expensive hotel meeting rooms with a new location in Fresno on West Shaw. Straight 8 Sports, custom basketball uniforms. Stand up from the rest, why not? The official uniform provider of the 2019 All NorCal Games. Go to www.straight8sports.com to learn more. And the 2019 All NorCal Games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns April 7th, 2019 to Las Positas College in Livermore, California. And Photo Pro Sports, specializing in team and individual sports photography, www.photo-pros.com. And Simply Basketball. Follow Simply Basketball on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for the best highlights Northern California has to offer. Check it out.
And welcome back to Las Positas College as Chabot and Las Positas. We have a tight one here in the second quarter. 22-19, Chabot leads. It's a strong first quarter from the Hawks. A strong offensive first quarter from Chabot as they throw that one away. But a good defensive quarter as well as they forced a lot of Hawks turnovers. Great job by Chabot, but out of that quarter break, not a good offensive possession as Hart's going to drive, who finished the quarter with that 3 as her finger roll layup was no good. It was actually airballed. Here's Finney down low. Nice move inside. Scoop layup. That's no good. Tipped around. And Finney gets her own rebound after a couple of tips and lays it in. And Chabot's off and running in the second quarter. Only change at the end of the quarter was Taylor Freitas coming on for the first time tonight for the Hawks. Here's Coringo going to try and drive, and she pulls it back out with 13 on the shot clock, up to Thornstenson with 10. Thornstenson with 5, with 4, with 3. Her step back, Coringo's going to have to fire up a shot. She does, and it's an elbow jumper. It's no good. It was airballed. Maybe could have been a 24-second violation, but then now it's a turnover. Mahoney dribbled it off her knee, and it rolls out, so the Hawks catch a break there. As Freitas will take it out, give it to Hart, and here comes another Hawks possession. Hart again defended by DeFranco. She's done a great job so far, and that pass is over the head of Freitas, and another Hawk turnover. Angela DeFranco going to take it up the floor now for the Gladiators. Good pass inside. Beautiful job by the Gladiator offense. Great pass by Jouette down to Finney. And Mia Finney is just having a strong game down low for Chabot, as she's been all over the offensive glass and just giving the Hawks tons of trouble. Here's Thorstenson dribbling through the defense. High off the glass, it's good. It was well defended there by Chabot, but she just made a nice move down by the block and sent one high off the glass. Jouette, mid-range jumper, that's no good. And it's rebounded by Hart, and she's going to try and push the tempo. Picked up by DeFranco. 5-point ball game. Nice move behind the back dribble now between the legs. Step back jumper. It looks to be strong. It is. But great job down low by Jones. But a great monster block by Mahoney. Jones is going to take another step back three. That one's going to rattle in and out. And that's off the hand of Kringle. And Chabot will have possession. DeFranco will set up the Chabot offense. Massault inside. Good pass, and Jouette. Beautiful move and finishing. So here's DeFranco going to pick up Hart full court, but Hart blows right by her and then gives it to Jones. Jones, skip pass across to Thorstenson. Thorstenson to Hart. Hart defended, now doubled, but now gets the dribble with 10. And with 9 on the shot clock, she looks to go one-on-one with DeFranco. Goes baseline, step back, baseline jumper. It's no good. Rebound down low. It's off of, it looks like Finney. And out. And another possession and a fresh 30 seconds for the Hawks offense. Freitas to take it out. Needs to get the ball in here. And she throws it off the foot of Finney. And the Hawks will get another opportunity at this. They'll get another crack at it. Not before a substitution, as Emmy Espinoza will come back on. And she'll come in for Kringle. Freitas gets this one in this time to Hart. Hart will take a step back arcing three. It was no good, and that was not a good bounce off the rim. As there's a driving kick, a firing transition three, no good. Rebound by Mahoney, and her shot was blocked, but there's going to be a foul. And the foul is going to be called on Kiara Jones. That's her second personal. And here's the three in transition. That was no good. Good job by Mahoney to get the offensive board. And it was right there, the right hand of Jones that came down over the arms on the putback. And missing the first is Mahoney. And the second is nothing but net. So she splits a pair and extends the lead back up to 8. It's 21-29. Freitas for the Hawks. Thorstenson down low to Freitas, trying to feed it to her, does. She kicks it out to Jones. 15 on the shot clock, plenty of time. As look at Hart back down, and then great pass out in the middle of the key to Freitas, but her shot was too strong off back iron. And now DeFranco quickly up the floor. Great ball movement. Here's Finney. Free throw line, jump shot, good. Mia Finney again. And it's a double-digit lead for the first time tonight for Chabot. And Hart trying to go right down, and that shot was blocked by Finney. Quickly up the floor, but a fumbled pass down low. Mahoney, her jumper, that's off the glass. That's no good. She gets her own rebound down low. That layup's no good. Finney down low. She'll dribble it, put it down, and up and good. Mia Finney just dominating the past couple minutes as the lead's up to 12. Here's Freitas. Freitas Espinoza. Now Jones. Driving with the left hand with 9. Now throws up a wild runner, and that's no good. And it'll go out for a Chabot throw-in. some changes. As here's that put back by Finney right there. Nice dribble, go put back right back up. Gave herself that extra room down by the block with that dribble. Some changes for both teams. As Sadberry comes in. Down low, Mahoney. Mahoney, good move on Hart, but good defense by Hart not to get hung up in the air, but now Sadberry's there, and she's fouled and puts it in and one. Mimi Sadberry with a beautiful move down low after she gets the offensive board. And the foul's going to be on Ashley Hart. That's her first personal, second team. Here's that wonderful move. And the foul, but she finishes with the free throw, a three-point play. As Freitas quickly throws it in to Gebby. Her first time tonight. And now it's loose on the floor. Still loose. Gebby gets the ball, and she will force, after almost a turnover, she forces a jump ball, and the Hawks will keep it. 4:27 to go in the first half. Chabot has really extended this lead to 15. And there's going to be a foul called on Ferenstein, her first personal. Really bailed out the Hawks there, actually, because it looked like Freitas was going to get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Caringle, gets it to Hart. Her baseline jumper's up. That's no good. It's way too strong. She actually airballed it, and now here comes Chabot up the floor. Steen going to try a little runner, but she airballed it. It was no good. Gebby's going to slow it down for the Hawks. And now Hart with 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Again, defended by DeFranco. Thorstensen inside Freitas at the elbow. Looks for the cutting Thorstensen, but kicks it back out. Here's Gebby with 9 on the shot clock. Now with 8, with 7. Gebby gets it to Hart with 5, now with 4, now with 3. She needs to fire up a shot with 1. She throws up a wild shot, but she was fouled on the 3. So, not very good decision-making here, as here's the foul on Mimi Sadberry. That's her first personal, and there's the push. It looked like it was the right arm bar maybe got her in the midsection, as now Hart will shoot 3 free throws, and she misses the first. That's the second Chabot team foul of the quarter. That was just really... The Gladiators really just bailed out the Hawks there. They had a for sure turnover on a low percentage shot as Hart makes the second. As Duet and Mixon come in for the Gladiators, and Hart makes the third. So she gets 2 out of 3 on what looked to be an empty possession for the Hawks, but was bailed out by the foul. And now here's a corner pocket 3, it looked like, but then sent down low. Beautiful pass, and the finish nicely done by Steen. So Chabot answers quickly. Hart, Caringle, and that's going to be a double dribble. So DeFranco playing the point. There's Mixon. Down into the corner. Tries to go with the same exact play. And Steen walked. They wanted to go with the same exact play from that little corner lob pass down low to Steen. And Steen fumbled the pass on the play. And then when she picked it up, she took a couple of extra steps, and now the Hawks, after the defensive stop, look to get some points, but they turn it over right away. Sadberry, Mixon. Great skip pass. Mixon tries to go down low, but it was tipped away to Sadberry. Now with 18 on the shot clock, here's DeFranco. Hewitt down low, good pass, or good deflection on the pass, by Ashley Hart. And Thorstensen will come up with the steal. Defended by Mixon. Driving with a mid-range runner. That's no good. Caringle gets the rebound, and then she is grabbed and held and fouled. And here comes the foul after the offensive rebound right there, trying to grab the ball, but really got the arm. As that's Steen's second personal, third team. Thorstenson to take it out. Almost got a turnover out of that with Hart, and it is going to be a turnover. Great defense there by DeFranco to clamp onto that ball and force a jump ball, and the arrow is pointed Chabot's way. DeFranco up the floor, Mixon. Nice skip pass over, and there's a good jump shot. No good, though, but Sadberry gets the rebound. Mixon, DeFranco, wide open three. She decides not to take it. Now Finney, Mixon, Jouett, DeFranco, 20 on the shot clock. Mixon, another open three. She decides not to take it, but why would you when you have Finney down low doing tons of work? Fadeaway jumper, no good. So she missed the layup and then took a fadeaway, and that was no good. So Freitas has it now for the Hawks. Again, Hart getting defended by DeFranco, and DeFranco looks to be just shadowing her all night long. And she's done a pretty good job. Has forced her to pick up the dribble. Thorstenson, and now it's going to be almost a turnover. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Hart with the runner. That's no good. It's loose, and up the floor comes Sadberry. DeFranco skip pass. Mixon, another skip pass. DeFranco's going to fire the three. That's no good, but Sadberry with the rebound. Jouett inside, runner, no good. It's off back iron, tipped around. Jouett gets the rebound. Sadberry, it's through her hands. And out. So the Hawks will have control of the ball with 1:03 left in the first half. 15-point lead for Chabot. As Hart will work on DeFranco again. So under a minute to go now. They may try and milk this clock all the way down and get a nice 2-for-1. As here's Hart's going to drive. She'll take a runner, and it's good. Great shot. It was greatly defended there by Angela DeFranco, but better offense beats better defense. Inside Finney. And Jouett. She's going to take an elbow jumper, and it goes with 29 left on the game clock, so the shot clock will be turned off. So the Hawks do get their 2-for-1 opportunity as Hart will hold again, and she'll hold for the final possession. Unless DeFranco can maybe get a steal out of this. 10 on the game clock now. Hart with 8. Here comes the double. Hart with 6. Hart with 5. Hart with 4. Nice step back. She'll fire a 3. It's no good. Freitas almost gets the rebound, and are they going to put time back on the clock? They will not. At the end of 1 quarter of basketball here at Las Positas College, it's a 40-25 lead, 15-point lead for Chabot. And we'll be right back after these halftime messages.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to expensive hotel meeting rooms with a new location in Fresno on West Shaw. Straight 8 Sports, custom basketball uniforms. Stand up from the rest, why not? The official uniform provider of the 2019 All NorCal Games. Go to www.straight8sports.com to learn more. And the 2019 All NorCal Games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns April 7th, 2019 to Las Positas College in Livermore, California. And Photo Pro Sports, specializing in team and individual sports photography, www.photo-pros.com. And Simply Basketball. Follow Simply Basketball on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for the best highlights Northern California has to offer. Check it out.
Who's better, but honestly, the Bay's better. We got more dogs on our side.
That was a crazy win. I know a lot of you are familiar with each other on the team. What's it like to play in this atmosphere?
It's always great when you're playing for bragging rights against the Sacramento team. Now everybody knows Sacramento ain't you know what I'm saying? All Bay Area. So.
Yeah, he said it all, show them how the Bay does it, get it done.
Ariel, what was it like battling out throughout the game?
It was really fun. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to be able to play and just have fun and not be so serious all the time. Just play with a bunch of my ex-teammates and my teammates from my high school, and it was really fun. I'm just glad I had fun.
Akira, you are ranked number 4 in your class. What is it like coming out today and having some fun?
Well, that's all I wanted to do was to come out and have fun. So then I already knew most of the people on the team, so it was very fun for me to come out and just play my game.
Of the game. So the Hawks come up empty on their first possession. Here comes the Gladiators pushing the tempo. Nice ball fake in right to the rim. with 5 again. Hart with 4. Hart with 3. Hart with 2. Step back 3 on its way. It's going to be banked in. It's good. Here's a 3 on the way. That's no good. It's off back iron. Fighting for it down low and finishing. Now the Gladiators pushing the floor again. Great pass by Mahoney down low and finishing is Finney. Her first points of the game. She lost it. It's kicked around and Finney comes up with the steal. Mahoney down low and she'll finish. More fast driving, kicking. That one's stolen. Finney going to go coast to coast and she'll scoop layup. It's good. And it looks like Green. Down to the corner, inside, nice pass to Finney. Good motion, good rotation by the Gladiators. What a Thorstensen now for the Hawks. Nice cut pass to Ashley Hart, who hangs in the air and finishes. Espinoza, Jones. Jones is going to take a step back 3. It's good. Kiara Jones gets blocked by Hart. Thorstensen up the floor to Jones. It's a 2-on-1. Jones right to the rim, and she's fouled. And Barry Steen. And nice move inside Mahoney. Needs to kick it out with 5 seconds. Here's Hart with 4. Drive, firing, jump shot. That's no good. Espinoza the offensive rebound and puts it in at the buzzer. Down low, nice pass now. Inside, high off the glass. It's good. Steen losing a great offensive rebound by Mahoney, and she'll go up the floor. Mahoney, block jumper off the glass. It's good. Looking to drive, but now she backs it back out. Thorstensen with 4. Drops it off. Espinoza baseline jumper. Good. Thornton pump fake. She looked to take a 3, but didn't want to take it. Now here's the open 3. It's on its way. It's good. And that's going to force as they put almost all their starters back in the ball game. Great pass down low, and again finishing. It's Steen off of, but Chabot gets another possession. Here's DeFranco 3. It's long, no good, but no defensive rebounding, and now finally a foul. Now with 5, now with 4, she's going to step back 3 on its way. It's good. She rattled it home at the buzzer. And the Hawks with a pass. Finney down low. Nice move inside. Scoop layup. That's no good. Tipped around. And Finney gets her own rebound after a couple of tips and lays it in. The floor now for the Gladiators. Good pass inside. Beautiful job by the Gladiator offense. And just giving the Hawks tons of trouble. Here's Thorstensen dribbling through the defense. High off the glass. It's good. It was Massault inside. Good pass and Jouette. Beautiful move and finishing. Good bounce off the rim as there's a drive and kick. A firing transition 3. No good. Rebound by Mahoney. And her shot was back iron. And now DeFranco quickly up the floor. Great ball movement. Here's Finney. Free throw line. Jump shot. Good. The glass. That's no good. She gets her own rebound down low. That layup's no good. Finney down low. She'll dribble it. Put it down and up and good. Mahoney, good move on Hart, but good defense by Hart not to get hung up in the air, but now Sadberry's there, and she's fouled and puts it in and 1. Gebby gets it to Hart with 5, now with 4, now with 3. She needs to fire up a shot with 1. She throws up a wild shot, but she was fouled on the throw. Hawks, but was bailed out by the foul. And now here's a corner pocket 3, it looked like, but then sent down low. Beautiful pass, and the finish defended by Mixon. Driving with the mid-range runner. That's no good. Corangle gets the rebound, and then she is grabbed. And they may try and milk this clock all the way down and get a nice 2 for 1. As here's Hart's going to drive. She'll take a runner, and it's good. Better defense. Inside Finney. And Jouette. She's going to take an elbow jumper, and it goes with 29 of the game. So the Hawks come up empty on their first possession. And here comes the Gladiators pushing the tempo. Nice ball fake and right to the rim. With 5 again. Hart with 4. Hart with 3. Hart with 2. Step back 3 on its way. It's going to be banked in. It's good. Here's a 3 on the way. That's no good. It's off back iron. Fighting for it down low and finishing. Now the Gladiators pushing the floor again. Great pass by Mahoney down low. And finishing is Finney. Her first points of the game. She lost it. It's kicked around. And Finney comes up with a steal. Mahoney down low, and she'll finish. More fast driving, kicking. That one's stolen. Finney going to go coast to coast, and she'll scoop layup. It's good. And it looks like Green. Down to the corner, inside, nice pass to Finney. Good motion, good rotation by the Gladiators. What a Thornton. And welcome back to Las Positas against Chabot here at Las Positas College. And we'll send it down to Mackenzie by the Hawks bench with their head coach and her halftime report.
Right, Coach, 40-25 going into the half. What was the message displayed in the locker room to get that fire going in the second half?
Do a better job of cutting off the ball, coming off the floor. We're letting them penetrate from baseline to baseline. So if we cut off the ball and our offense is stagnant, there's no movement. So we just got to, and I asked my two sophomores to show up and play like sophomores tonight. So if we could do those things, we may have a better chance second half.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Now, the player we really have to talk about is Ashley Hart. She's been the dynamic spark plug for the Lady Hawks. I mean, right now she's averaging 22 points per game, and Coach Morgan told the Livermore Pats she can dribble, she can shoot, she can pass, she can rebound. Point blank, she can do it all. And he also talked about her character. Not only is she an incredible athlete on the court, but she's an even better person. And he also talked about how he wouldn't be surprised in a couple years we could be seeing her play in the WNBA. Back to you, Dom.
Thank you, Mackenzie. As the Hawks actually hung in there pretty well in the first quarter and first half altogether. It was just the last couple minutes of that second quarter where Chabot really started to take over down low on the offensive glass. This Las Positas basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by welcome back for the second half of basketball here, as it's a 15-point lead, 40-25. Gladiators lead. Hawks in the all-white going from right to left, and now the Gladiators of Chabot in the all-black going from left to right, as Hart will start. As now here's Karingle for the Hawks. And now Jones needs to save it. I think it was tipped. No, Jones thought it was tipped, but it wasn't, so it'll be the first turnover of the half for the Hawks. And now Chabot will have their first possession, as there's a three right out of the gate. It's no good. And now here comes Jones looking to pick up the pressure. Thorstensen trying to go coast to coast, and that was blocked. Nicely done there by Angela DeFranco. Freitas to take it out for the Hawks. Gets it to the end of the corner for Hart, and it's out of bounds. And so they'll just reset and do it again. 23 on the shot clock. Freitas to take it out again. Force feed to Hart. And now Jones over the screen. Karingle. Looked for the cutting Thorstensen, but couldn't get it to her. Here's Karingle now with 10. Drive and kick. Jones with 9 on the shot clock. She'll try and drive baseline. Cut off nicely by Mahoney, and now it's another steal. Finney up the floor, defended by Freitas. Finney looked like she may have walked, and that's going to be thrown away almost. But great save there by Mahoney. She'll try and drive. Drive and kick. Finney. Now this will be an open three, and that's no good. Hart will get the rebound. Jouette couldn't get it to go. So here's Freitas. Now Jones. Step back three. It is no good. It was too strong. Good rebound by Jouette. Down low, wide open Mahoney. Gets Freitas up in the air, and she can't finish. And then she gets her own rebound, can't finish again. Still loose. Here's the third time, and now it's good. Zakia Mahoney, 3 opportunities down low, finally gets one to go, and there's the first points of the second half. Again, hard defended there by DeFranco. Tried to get it to Freitas, still loose on the floor, and now Coringle is fouled. So Kendra Duet will get her first personal and their first team as it's tipped out, and now it's another Hawks turnover. Good pass inside. Finney will finish. So hard up the floor for the Hawks. Hart with a little show and go move. Now gets it to Coringle. Looks for Freitas at the elbow, but she'll just drive it herself. Baseline jumper, and it's good. She got the shooter's touch on that one, and that's the Hawks' first points of the second half. More drive and kick from the Gladiators. Kicks it out. Here's Jouette. Another 3. That's no good. Rebound inside Mahoney, and she will finish. Mahoney is all over the offensive boards for Chabot. Deep pass, Coringle. Nice catch. Jump stop, and she's fouled. So Juliet will pick up her second. No real foul trouble for either team. Only on the Hawks is Kiara Jones. She has 2. And now Steen and Jouette both have 2 for the Hawks. And the first is no good. From Alexis Coringle. So Espinoza comes back on for the Hawks. And Sadberry also comes on for Chabot. And missing them both is Coringle, so the Hawks come up empty on that possession. DeFranco, good pass. Massault. DeFranco with 15 on the shot clock. Gives it to Massault. Down low into the corner. Finney. Nice skip pass. DeFranco's going to drive. Here's another drive and kick. Massault with 6. Her elbow jumper looked to be blocked, but it went right to Sadberry, and she lays it in no problem. Kim Maslett will probably try to tell you that was a pass down low to Sadberry. 19-point lead now. Thorstenson, nice move, but then she lost it, and it's off her knee and out. Another Hawks turnover. And here's that shot. Could be pass. We'll have to ask her after the game. But knowing the player attitude, that is definitely a pass. So now here comes the Gladiators again, trying to capitalize on another Hawks turnover. Here's down low. Good pass and another great pass. What ball movement by Chabot. Sadberry fed it inside to Steen, and Steen gave it right over to Mahoney, and she finished with the right hand. And Chabot slowly starting to pull away here as Coringle now. Looking, Thorstenson fumbled the pass, but now she regains possession of it. 12 on the shot clock. She drives baseline and now throws up a layup. That's no good. It's all over, and Hart tipped it out to Espinoza, but it didn't hit the rim. So Thorstenson with 1 second. It's still loose, and that's going to be no good. Even if it went, it's a shot clock violation. And the 5th turnover. And here's that ball movement. The lob pass down low. It's been so effective all day. And then the nice pass down to the other block where they finish. Maslett, skip pass to DeFranco. And that pass was too high. It actually hit the bottom of the backboard from Steen trying to throw it down low to Mahoney. So hard up the floor after the Chabot turnover. Freitas gets her defender up in the air, tries to throw down low to Espinoza, but it was deflected away by Sadberry. So the Hawks will have possession with 15 left on the shot clock. So Freitas trying to get it in. Now finally does. She was looking for Hart. Thorstenson had it stripped right away. Great job by DeFranco. She'll go coast to coast, and it was blocked by Hart. Great block and a great job to go try and defend that when it could have been a wide open layup. And now there's a three, and it is good. That's money from DeFranco, and a great pass there by Mahoney. And now Coach Clarence Morgan will call timeout. Chabot really starting to pull away here as it is a 53-27 lead. This Las Positas basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand. Great value and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Also by American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for 35 years. And Photo Pro Sports, specialize in team and individual sports photography, photo-pros.com. And Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. Ask for it at your local grocer. So Clarence Morgan calls timeout for the Hawks as his team trails 53-27. It was a strong first half, but the wheels kind of came off in the last couple minutes of the first half. And then here to start the second half, they're starting to reel out of control as Chabot is forcing turnovers after turnover after turnover, as the Hawks already have 5 to start the second half, just to the Chabot 2. And Chabot has come up with points after every Hawk turnover. So out of the timeout, it'll be Taylor Freitas to take it out for the Hawks. She'll get it in to Thorstenson. She'll try and dribble, and she does. Goes nicely past. Here's a runner in the lane, no good. Tipped around, and now here comes Chabot again. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Mahoney, good pass. No look pass to Steen, and she lost it, but then she throws it behind her back off Thorstenson, and it's out. So Chabot will maintain possession. And Robles will come on for the Hawks. Quick substitution. So Maslett, DeFranco, Sadberry tries the law pass inside. Mahoney down below the backboard. Sadberry, mid-range jumper. That's no good. Freitas the rebound. Gets it to Hart. Hart looking to maybe push the tempo for the Hawks here as they need to get some points, and they need to get some points fast. Maybe look for them to start firing threes. As here's Freitas. Gets it to Hart. 15 on the shot clock. Now with 10, here's Espinoza. Espinoza with 8, with 7. Caringle with 6, now with 5. Driving kick, Freitas baseline jumper, and she can't get it to go. It's still loose, and Robles had her foot on the line, so she couldn't save it. And Chabot will hold the Hawks scoreless again. So DeFranco up the floor. Down low, Sadberry. Steen inside. Nice pass. Steen caught it beautifully, but the pass wasn't there. But Chabot will maintain possession with 17 left on the shot clock. DeFranco looking inside, but she decides to throw the duet. Inside Steen. Steen pump fake and an offensive foul. Espinoza gets the charge. And that's Steen's third personal. So Hart after the turnover. Hart pull-up jump shot off front iron, no good. Freitas tipping around the rebound, and finally it's rebounded. Sadberry. She picks up her dribble, has the open shot, decides not to take it. Here's Steen up at the top of the key. It's good. one step inside the three-point line. She knocks down the jump shot. And the lead continues to grow at 28. Hart Espinoza. Espinoza looking for a pass inside. She picks up her dribble and she's trapped. And now it's loose and it's off Espinoza's leg. And it'll go to Chabot. So another Hawks turnover. And DeFranco in. Hewitt going to drive and kick. Mixon. DeFranco. Sadberry inside. Finney again. She's defended by Hart, but that's just better offense. Mia Finney have a night. As Hart for the Hawks. Looking to try to get something going offensively. Good isolation dribble. She's going to maybe pull up from right inside the free throw line, and she knocks down the jump shot. Beautiful isolation move. And now DeFranco. Inside Finney, kicks it out. Hewitt. Back to Finney. Sadberry, and now Jewett. And Finney, she'll fire a three. That's no good. It was almost like a heat check, even though she hasn't made a three all night, but she's been knocking down shots all over the floor. And Thorstensen had a wide open jump shot, but it was way too strong. And now we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go to Chabot. So after the turnover, here's DeFranco. Mixon inside. There's that lob pass again, and Finney was fouled. And it'll be on the floor. Or no, they're going to call a double dribble. So it'll be a turnover for Chabot. Thorstensen driving, gets a screen from Freitas, picks up her dribble, gets it to Robles. Here's Hart. She'll fire a three, and it's good. The high-arcing Ashley Hart three is good with a minute left to go in the third quarter. So DeFranco, maybe Chabot tries to go 2 for 1. Hewitt DeFranco, she has an open three to try and answer. That's off front iron. It's short. Caringle gets the defensive rebound. And Hart takes it up the floor. Maybe try to get a 2 for 1 here. Hart, she is going to try and get a 2 for 1. Her three is no good. Rebound. Freitas gets the rebound and put back good. So it's a 3-second game clock shot clock differential. And actually, it looks like they started the clock a little bit late, but it doesn't matter because Hart gets the rebound anyway. Or the steal, and she'll go coast to coast. That's no good. It looks like she may have been fouled. Freitas, the offensive rebound, that's no good. Here's Hart gets the rebound. Thornton will fire a three. That's no good. Caringle trying to get the rebound. Now Robles gets it, and she throws it away. Coach Morgan trying to say that it was deflected. But it was not deflected. So Chabot will have the ball with 4.7 left in the third quarter. Here's the throw in. Musa with three. Inside, and she throws it away. And so it looked like the clock ran down just a little bit, but it doesn't matter as there's no time for a shot with 0.6 left. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, Las Positas a little bit of fight at the end of that third quarter, but Chabot really took over as they lead 57-34. This Las Positas basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to expensive hotel meeting rooms with a new location in Fresno on West Shaw. Straight 8 Sports, custom basketball uniforms. Stand up from the rest, why not? The official uniform provider of the 2019 All NorCal Games. Go to www.straight8sports.com to learn more. And the 2019 All NorCal Games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast, returns April 7th, 2019 to Las Positas College in Livermore, California. And Photo Press Pro Sports, specializing in team and individual sports photography, www.photo-pros.com. And Simply Basketball. Follow Simply Basketball on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for the best highlights Northern California has to offer. Check it.
And welcome back for the fourth quarter of basketball here at Tony Costello Court on the campus of Las Positas College, as Chabot has a 57-34 lead. As the Hawks will start with the ball. Freitas with the give and go. Here's Robles. Thorstensen has it. Looks for a screen, but instead she gives it to Freitas. Freitas almost had it stolen. Now here's Thorstensen with 15 on the shot clock. She's trapped. Now gets it out. Coringle, good job not to get the turnover. Coringle's going to try and drive. Her pull-up runner is good. It was nicely defended there by Steen, but a nice pull-up jump shot. And so the Hawks get points on their first possession. So now here's Chabot. Mahoney driving baseline. Her pull-up baseline jumper is short. No good. Freitas fighting for the rebound, and Coringle will come up with it. Thorstensen, Robles. Inside Freitas. Freitas has the elbow jumper if she wants it. She does get it, but she shot it wide to the left. Look at Chabot running the floor. That's off the leg of Jouett. But it looks like actually it went off of a Hawk, and here's that nice runner by Alexis Coringle. It was like a pull-up jump shot, also like almost a runner. That's good offense beating good defense, because Steen was there looking to block the shot. Jouett inside, Mahoney. Dribbles through. Nice drive and kick three. It was way too strong, and that should go out. And it will. So the Hawks get a stop with a 21-point lead for Chabot with 8:32 to go. So Thorstensen up the floor for the Hawks. You may see them start to fire up a couple threes, as look at DeFranco. And she almost got the steal, but it rolls off of her leg and out. And Hart gets her quick break, and now she will come back on the floor as Kiara Jones checks out. So Hart gets a screen from Freitas, drive and kick to Robles. Robles is going to be grabbed, and it will be a jump ball, and it'll be another Hawk turnover. A possession error was with Chabot. So Espinoza comes on in the substitution for the Hawks as DeFranco comes up the floor. Hawks in the 2-3 zone. They've been playing all game. Inside, good pass. Jouett, that's short. It was off front iron. Espinoza gets the rebound. She throws it up to Thorstensen. If she hurries, it's a 2-on-1, but she'll just go straight to the rim, and it was stripped away. Nicely done by DeFranco. So the Hawks will maintain possession. 24 on the shot clock. And Finney will come on in substitution for Steen. Hard into Freitas. And Thorstensen turned it over. Nicely done. And look at the coast-to-coast magic from Chabot. The steal from Jouett, and she passed it beautifully to Maslett in stride, who finished with the right hand. And Thornton, she turned it over. Back-to-back turnovers for Thornton as Finney will try and go coast-to-coast, and she was blocked there by Hart. And now here's a wide-open three, and it is good. DeFranco nails a three, and the lead increases. Thorstensen needs to get the ball moving as Freitas driving, and now it's stolen. Another Hawks turnover, and now there's a foul on Coringle. And that's going to be her first personal and first team. And here's that 3-ball by DeFranco. Great ball movement and nobody. It was a warm-up style 3 with nobody around her as there's a timeout on the floor. And it looks like it will be a Hawks timeout. So with 7 minutes left, it's 62-36. And this Las Positas basketball game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for 35 years. Photo Pro Sports, specializing in team and individual. It's Fit Pro Go. Most delicious shake ever. Made from real California milk. Ask for it at your local grocery store. And Photo Pro Sports, specializing in team and individual sports photography. Photo-pros.com. So out of the timeout, the Hawks look to really find some type of offensive momentum. They've turned the ball over a total of 12 times so far in the second half alone, and there's still 7 minutes left to go in the ball game. If it wasn't for the turnovers, they could pretty much well be in this game. As Chabot just had 4 in the third and have yet to turn the ball over here. As there's the turnover, and there's the broadcaster jinx, as there's the first turnover of the fourth quarter for Chabot, so the Hawks get a stop. As Hart comes up the floor. Hart again on DeFranco. DeFranco's been shadowing her all night, and she's done a great job as Coringle drives. There's that little runner again. And now Hart with the rebound. Fade away good. Hart on the offensive boards, and then it's the tip, and then Hart knocked it out of DeFranco's hands off her leg, and she knocked it out. So back-to-back turnovers by Chabot. And now it looks like the Hawks playing with a little bit more intensity. Nice pass inside, and Espinoza finishes. So Hart trying to do it all here late in the ball game, as now it's back down to 22, the lead for Chabot. Jouette goes right by her defender. Her baseline jumper is good. What an answer. She got Coringle up in the air with the pump fake and went right to the baseline and knocked down the jump shot. Hart driving. Her pull-up mid-range jumper. That's no good. It was too strong. Finney gets the rebound. Mahoney. Driving kick by DeFranco. Jouette, and she throws it away. There was a little miscommunication there. It looks like the pass was trying to go to Finney, but she thought there was somebody behind her to get the ball. Or to catch the pass, excuse me. So Freitas inbounds, and here's Hart going to try and drive, but then she's slowed up, of course, by DeFranco. Espinoza. Between the legs dribble with 18 on the shot clock. Here's Freitas driving, tries to throw it down low to Hart. Hart somehow catches it, and now there's going to be a foul. And the foul's going to be on DeFranco. That's only her second personal. Foul's on the floor, so a fresh 30 seconds for the Hawks on offense. Now Freitas. She'll take the baseline jumper, and she knocked it down. Steen gave it to her, and Freitas said thank you for the 2 points. As there's another skip pass. Jouette's going to fire a three and answer. The cross-court skip passes have killed the Hawks, and Chabot's just ball movement has been so precise all game long. They have open shots as much as they want. Freitas transition three. That's good. She answers with a three of her own. So DeFranco driving. She almost ran right into the trap as Jouette now. Drive, elbow, jumper. That's no good. And that's off the leg of Sadberry and out. So the Hawks will get another possession. It looks like there's a little bit more sense of urgency here for the Hawks. Down 22 with 4:50 to go. Hart's going to try and drive, go coast to coast. Her flip layup is no good. That scoop little finesse finger roll. She airballed in the first half on one of those shots, and that one she almost got the and one to go. And that foul is on DeFranco's, the slap of the arm. As here it is right there down on that right arm. So that's her third personal. And Hart misses the first. So Hart looking to split a pair, and you may see Hart really start to handle the ball here late in this game and go right at DeFranco as Hart misses them both. With DeFranco with 3 fouls. And now Jouett trying to answer with a 3. It's no good. Good rebound and box out by Caringle. She can take a dribble, does, and she turned it right over. Great job there by Jouett. She picked up Hart full court and defended her perfectly, and Caringle telegraphed that pass. So Hart, 15 on the shot clock. Looking for the ISO game. Goes right, step back, mid-range jumper. It's good. That's knocked down from Ashley Hart. And DeFranco, I mean, you can't get too close and maybe get called for that 4th foul. Mixon, that skip pass somehow gets all the way through. Jouett with a baseline jumper. That's good. So the Hawks are getting the offensive momentum that they want. They just can't stop Chabot's high-flying, great passing offense. Caringle, and that's stolen. Jouett looking to go coast to coast, and that was blocked by Hart. So Freitas gets it to Espinoza. It's a 3-on-2, and running back is DeFranco to make it a 3-on-3. And Espinoza, Caringle, and this is going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow will stay with the Hawks. And here's that drive, step back, elbow jump shot, which is money all day for Hart. Changes for both teams on the whistle. 18 left on the shot clock for the Hawks. Freitas takes it in, gives it to Hart. Hart on the baseline, picked up her dribble, throws it inside to Freitas, but she was fouled there by Sadberry. So Sadberry picks up her second personal and a fresh 30 seconds for the Hawks. So Freitas, Thorstensen, and now here's Jones. Almost looked like she threw it away, but then Hart's going to fire a 3. It's no good. And it went off the front iron, or else Freitas would have been right there for the putback. Mahoney. DeFranco has the open 3. If she decides to take it, she gives it to Mixon to Steen down low. Steen backs up her defender. Now here's driving kick. Mahoney's going to fire a 3. That's no good off front iron, but Sadberry gets the rebound. Here's Mahoney. She's going to drive. Look for the driving kick. There it is. Mixon will fire a 3. High arcing. It's no good, and it's long. And now here's DeFranco's going to fire a 3. That's no good, and finally the Hawks get a rebound. Lots of open looks. As here's Jones, and that's knocked away from DeFranco. Nicely done. But it will stay with the Hawks. Freitas, nice pass to Espinoza, but Espinoza had the open layup but couldn't finish. And Hart tipped it to Espinoza on the rebound. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Chabot. Mixon, give and go. Sadberry finishes. Sadberry had it, gave it to Mixon. She with the touch pass back. Sadberry finishes. Hart drive, maybe look for a step back inside Freitas, and Freitas is fouled again. Mimi Sadberry called for her third personal. So 3 Gladiators with 3 fouls, and there is that beautiful give and go. It's more and less than a beautiful offensive possession on the 2-on-1. It's textbook 2-on-1 play. As Thorstensen will have it for the Hawks with 2 minutes left to go. 24-point lead for Chabot. Thorstensen, nice move, and she's fouled. So she'll go to the line and shoot 2, and that's Steen's 4th personal. So J.D. Thorstensen will go to the line to shoot 2. And she makes the first. no substitution coming for Chabot, as they'll roll with Steen with 4 fouls. And Thorstensen makes them both. So here comes DeFranco up the floor. Drive kick, Mixon. Mahoney step back 3 on the way. It's airballed. It's no good, and there's a good passing movement. DeFranco, Steen, it's good. DeFranco got the rebound, gave it to Mixon. Mixon gave it right to Steen, and her just inside the elbow jump shot was good. And so the lead gets bigger. Hart, she has an open 3, and she will take it, and it's no good. It rattled in and out. And trying to get the rebound for the Hawks was Barone. And here's Mixon's going to fire a 3. That's no good. It's tipped around, and Hart will get the rebound. Freitas trying to run the floor, but it looks like she won't make it, as Hart will just try and go and make the layup. No, that's good defending there by DeFranco. Don't try and block the shot and get called for the foul. And there's a minute to go here in the fourth. Mixon, skip pass again. DeFranco has the open 3 if she wants. She won't take it. So Mixon again has the open 3. Inside Sadberry, wide open, jump shot, no good. And Hart with the rebound. And she'll take it up the floor for the Hawks. And she looks for maybe another step back, as there's Freitas' elbow jump shot off back iron, curled up, no good. There is about a second or maybe 0.8 difference of shot clock, game clock differential, as holding it is Mahoney as maybe a double, and Mahoney's going to drive, and let's see if they just hold and take the 30-second violation. Shot clock, game clock, skip pass. And so there it is with 0.5 to go in the ball game. And that will do it. There's the inbound. And Hart picks it up. And that is the ball game. So Chabot, a slow start for the Gladiators, but in the second half and at the end of the second quarter, they really took over the ball game. 75-51. It's Chabot over Las Positas is the final. Chabot really forced the Hawks offense into kind of a flurry, as they had 13 turnovers in the second half. Did the Hawks they only had 13, and then the Hawks just to the 8. And I'll send it down to Mackenzie down on the floor with our player of the game. Mackenzie?
All right, I am joined with our straight sports standout performer of the game. Now you guys came out victorious once again against Las Positas. I mean, talk about your team's performance tonight.
We came out strong and hard. We've been struggling a little bit, especially because we recently just lost to San Mateo. But, you know, as a team, we've just been trying to bring ourselves up, win it game by game, you know. So, yeah, we did good today.
It was 40-25 going to the half. What did Coach say to you guys in the locker room to keep that momentum going into the second half?
We have a tendency to goof around when we're up in games, but, you know, he just told us to keep our composure and make sure that we keep, you know, our foot on their neck, you know, don't let up, you know, because at halftime the game's 0-0, anything could possibly happen. So he just wanted us to make sure that we was playing hard.
You talk about goofing around, but you see your guys' chemistry, and you guys are so dynamic. I mean, you guys have 4 more conference games left. I mean, what does this confidence and momentum send teams going?
You know, we coming for y'all, and Skyline y'all next. We not taking no more L's. You know, playoffs is coming up, and we want a ring.
Well, thank you so much, Mia. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, Dom.
Thanks, Mackenzie. And yes, Mia Finney just had an unbelievable night for the Gladiators, as it was all Gladiators in the second half. Please stay tuned for the men's game here on NorCal Sports TV, wherever you are watching, as that will tip off at around 7 p.m. From Tony Costello Court, where Las Positas falls to Chabot, as the final was 75-51, and the Coast North Conference is starting to shape up for the playoffs, as it looks like it's going to be a 3-team race down the stretch for San Francisco Skyline and Chabot. And it's going to get interesting down to the end. Any use of this broadcast without the written approval of NorCal Sports TV is strictly prohibited. Thank you for all of you joining tonight's game, and thank you to all of our great crew, our cameramen, and Mackenzie, and of course our great producer, Dion. I'm Dominic Ariel here in Livermore, California, from Las Positas College, saying so long and good night.